Water. The most common substance on Earth. It is with us every moment of our lives. But do we know the secrets of this amazing element? Where did it come from? Who bestowed water on our planet? And why? The only such planet in the universe. Perhaps only water itself knows the answers to these questions. There is just as much water on Earth today as there was when everything began. When the world was born and acquired the shape and sensations we know so well.
People have to search for their water, collecting it wherever they can find it. Millions of women spend several hours every day fetching the water they need for their families. Contaminated water kills about 6,000 people every day, most of them children under the age of 5. There is enough water for everyone. The question is, who should pay for it, and how much, and to whom? For the first time in history, a majority of the world's population lives in cities. In about 20 years, 5 billion people will live in cities. And there will be 30 cities with a population of more than 10 million. Supplying these cities with the water they need will be a hugely difficult task that is sure to cause social conflicts. One place where the struggle over water has led to riots is in the Johannesburg area of South Africa.
The weather for tomorrow shows the temperatures will peak at 23 degrees, down at 25 and 24.
Just over 100 years ago, the land where Johannesburg now sprawls was practically uninhabited. Now, over 8 million people live there. For the authorities, solving the city's water problem is a top priority.
But battles over water aren't only happening in the developing world. In the richest nation on Earth, the citizens of Detroit are also fighting to establish their right to clean water.
Today, according to UNICEF, at least 2.6 billion people lack adequate sanitation, while 1.1 billion people live without clean drinking water, period. Water is the key component in all of our daily lives, no matter where we live. Not only for human use, but for energy, industry, agriculture, and livestock. Now, if you look at the Earth, you will notice that over 75% of our blue planet is water. The problem is, only 3% of that water is fresh water.
One thing that most people don't know is that the world is desertifying very quickly. We are becoming a desert, and there's nowhere to go in the world to get away from this.
People think that water privatization is just a problem in the developing world, but we have the very same situation in the U.S.
It's become the most precious thing on earth.
Water is a supply and demand commodity. The question is how to get it from source to market.
So here's one of the driest continents on Earth being told by the World Bank to export its water to get its way out of debt.
In the form of roses that are sold in Europe.
Controlling water is everything.
But we're fighting for the people that are going to use it in the future, our kids and their kids. If we don't do something to save it, what are they going to have?